Hey guys, I'm Archer Master. Today is also top ladder. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. And don't forget to like and comment. The first game is against Pompeyo, who I didn't expect. Frankly, I was afraid of him because his profile has 2 badges of first place in the rankings. It's the usual deck. I thought the Pompeyo balloon wasn't a good matchup, but I hasn't lost lately, so I don't know what's going on. Place Tesla inside and low. Archers will flow to the opposite side when placed in this position. When the mighty is not around in your hand, it's easy to get locked because there is no land reception at all. It's not an ice golem, it's a mighty thing, so it's definitely a good matchup. That's a perfect skeleton. If you put a skeleton in front of the bridge, it may predictably zap them, so if possible, put it away from the bridge. Or if it looks like the zaps are coming, shifting the timing of the skeletons out can be useful. The way to shift the timing is, for example, to put Electro Spirit out first and wait for the zap. Well, for now, I'm going to consolidate and get the archers out. This fireball, if I had hit it at the best time and in a position where I could knock it back more, I don't think the balloon would have done any damage. If you play E-Spirit early, you can make your opponent play some elixir. If you do that, you can take an elixir advantage and make it easier for the Xbow to lock. Even if they don't produce units or spells, they can still do damage. I'll break the cage with a log early. If the archer puts it up high, the fireball will only hit it or the tower. Here, the opponent has cut all spells and offensive units, so I'm gonna deploy the Xbow on the opposite side. I was protected more than I thought. Here is the position of the defense Xbow against ballon. However, the lava balloon should not be placed in this position. And when you put the Xbow in this position, you have to be careful to keep it and the Tesla apart. If you put them near each other, the fireball, zap, and miner will make the Tesla disappear quickly, so the balloon won't fly towards the Xbow and just become an ornament and head straight towards the tower. As long as Tesla is placed in this position, it is safe for the time being, so I will attack. Xbow and archer put out to avoid getting caught in the fireball. If you attack when your opponent has only mighty, cage, and miner as land receivers and only mighty is the only unit with high hit points, and that unit cannot be put out, it is easy to lock onto the tower. Let's put Tesla as far away from the balloon as possible. Frankly, you don't have to attack when you can take such a damaging advantage, but this opponent is safer attacking than defending. If they use fireballs on defense and we hit their tower by ourselves, we can get a 274 elixir advantage. I don't know if it's because the balloon has been nerfed or because the ice golem is now mighty, but it's a lot easier to win. Pompeyo's confidence must be wondering why he has to lose to such a noob. Well, let's go to the next game. Once again, I hit a famous person. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I really want a creator badge. So I did some research to see how many people would actually get it if they subscribed. Then they need at least 5,000 people. In fact, I think we need a few more, but we need at least 3,800 more subscribers. So if you haven't done so, please do so. I've been limiting myself to playing Clash Royale, and just now I got a notice telling me to stop playing. Clash Royale's playing time is also a recent problem for me. I was playing about 8 hours a day at one point. At the time, I was really only spending time on this game, and sometimes I was throwing away other classes and assignments. I've realized that too much addiction isn't good either. I don't think it's a bad thing if you spend that much time and get reasonable results. But it's not the case for me. I'm a college student who felt that I have to use my time effectively because I just feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm doing things that are not productive. In Japan, university life is often referred to as the summer vacation of one's life because we have so much free time. So I don't think it's right to spend that time playing this game. I think it would be more productive and fun to spend that time playing with friends or doing other sports or hobbies. I don't think you'll notice it yet when you're in middle school or high school, but you'll notice it when you're a college student and have more free time. I should have studied harder. I should have hung out with my friends more. Time is really finite, so if someone's addicted to it, they might need to rethink it. You really should moderate your game. Unless you want to be a professional gamer or have a job related to games in the future. Maybe I'm meddling, but everyone should face themselves once. Because it might make my life better. Thanks for listening to my passionate story for about 2 minutes. More importantly, was anyone able to concentrate on watching this battle? If you couldn't concentrate on watching it, rewatch it again and see. If the opponent's spell is Fireball, place it in this position next to the tower if it is Lightning. Defense Xbow is really tough and protects the tower. We don't know if Fisherman or Witch is coming, so we will put out both skeletons and knights to protect them. It starts Fireball cycle from now on. I'm going to attack it under the guise of, because all the conditions that make it easy to lock are in place, I attacked it. What do you think are the conditions that make it easier to lock? That is, no spell, offensive units, or units with high hit points in opponent hand. But if your opponent has a fast turnover deck, the spells can come around quickly, and the tower can be hit to get involved, so you need to put it in a position where it won't get involved. In the meantime, you can avoid Royal Giant attacking the tower or a Witch rampaging in the Fireball cycle by defending Xbow. But the Defense Xbow also has its disadvantages, and I wouldn't recommend it for high turnover decks. And during the Fireball cycle, turn in the lowest cost order possible. I just barely won. Let's go to the last game. I did a community survey the other day about how often you post videos. I've taken myself into consideration and decided to post every 2 days. But if I have the energy, I'll try to put up a short. And what do you think about the quality of this video? I'd love to know in the comments if you'd like to share. In my mind, I'm providing quality content. I don't know much about what other YouTubers are like, but I'd like to know honestly which one's videos are higher content in comparison. I want to produce better quality content because I post once every 2 days. Let me know if you have any requests or anything. But I'm here to tell you that I just can't do the live voice. My first language is Japanese, and I'm not that fluent in English. It's time to get down to business. My opponent's deck is an Archer Queen X rocket deck, and I haven't yet established a way to get around it, and the win rate isn't great. Matching the knight to the Archer Queen will eliminate the Xbow's reception, and hitting the fireball will bring the opponent's Xbow to life. I really don't know how to deal with it, and I've been really struggling lately, so if anyone can help me figure it out, let me know. Did you see how the knight's target was ripped off at tornado, and the target went to the tower? I dare you to put it low to make them use the elixir, but basically, you should try to put the knight high. Be careful about knighting on the opposite side. Sometimes the tornado can pull the target off. If the Archer Queen is on the opponent's field, it is likely to be protected by units or facilities. This is a psychological problem. If the opponent hits a rocket on the Xbow, just the Archer Queen is easily protected, but if the opponent protects it with units, you use a lot of elixir to prolong the life of that Xbow, don't you? And while you're prolonging it, the Archer Queen comes to your side, and you have to use the elixir to protect it as well, so you're at a disadvantage in many cases because you're both ambiguous. But hopefully we can fold the tower like this. In other words, attacking with the Archer Queen on the field and prolonging its life is almost a gamble. If you are not confident, I think you should discard that Xbow. But I'm a natural hand at prolonging life. I honestly don't know what the matchup is, but I could beat. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do. And don't forget to like and comment. See you again.